I was scrolling through my news feed, and I have a lot of these manosphere videos come through my news feed, and I always peep in and take a look to see what they talking about. And I came across this video where someone was talking about Nia Long, and they were singing Nia Long's praises for picking the correct kind of man, for picking a high value man, and picking a man that hadn't had success yet but had potential. And so that potential paid off because he's the head coach of the Celtics and they're going to the championship. And I love Nia Long, and I don't judge her about anything, but her and her fiance have been engaged for over, I guess, about 10 years, but they're not married. And I'm not judging that, and that's not what this is about. But this person that's supposed to be a part of the manosphere, which believes in marriage to the right person and being a family, was singing the praises of Nia Long picking a high value man and picking right and being able to see the potential in him. But what throws me off is that when other women pick a guy that they think have potential and try to stick with that guy, and the potential never comes, then they'll say, well, you picked wrong. You should have picked someone that was already successful. Why did you just pick potential? You just picked a Pookie and Ray Ray that didn't have no potential. And that's all fine and good. But then in that same news feed, by that same person, I see another video talking about Shaunie O'Neal. Now, Shaunie O'Neal did get married, but the tone of that video was almost like they didn't feel like who she married was high enough value. But she did get married, which is part of what the manosphere stands for, and she is over a certain age, so she did marry the type of man that she could get. So I would see that as a good thing. But some kind of way, they found something wrong with that. She's 47, he's 41. They only like 5 or 6 years apart. But then it was mentioned, why wouldn't he get with someone younger? Why would he get with someone that has so much life experience? So it's almost like as black women, we can't win. If you don't get married and you're a fiance for 10 years, you get criticized for that. And the reason I say that is because it was people in the comments saying that Nia Long shouldn't be praised because she's not married to this man. She's just been a fiance for all these years and that he's not going to marry her. So this manosphere, they can't even show unity on that. But then at the same time, they're making fun of Shaunie because she's like 5 or 6 years older than her husband. And why didn't he pick someone younger? So it's like no matter what end of the spectrum black women find themselves on, whether they're not married, got kids, don't have kids, it's always a problem. We can't win no matter what we do. And so I just noticed a lot of contradiction. Like I said in the comments, they couldn't even agree whether or not they praise Nia Long for being with this head coach because they're not married. And then there's a problem with Shaunie O'Neal. She found a husband, but because she's a couple of years older, that's a problem. Why couldn't he find somebody younger? So I just come to the conclusion that the manosphere, they just hate black women. We can't win. If it's a younger woman in the situation, they'll find something wrong with that. She's for the streets. She wants an education. So we can't win no matter what we do. And I just see a lot of insecurity and just a lot of immaturity and disunity. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one.